heart gets heavy. Sometimes just wanna leave and fly away.
And all over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special... And so off the tip, it's the Raptors. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the 5. Puts up a 3. That's good from Curry on the assist by Green.
Nobody answers the call better than Stephen Curry.
Dick gets the bucket.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
The 3 from Barnes. Rebounded by Green. And the Warriors with possession. It's a 3-point game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. On the topic of Curry, Coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thanks. A nice shot by Butler. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
You think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
And it's Green responding in kind with that triple. No one more competitive than Draymond.
Hick gets the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Horford for 3. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
And that miss makes them 4 of 5 to start this one. Not a bad start.
The Warriors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Back to Curry. Here's the 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. For Toronto, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Shams, you're always ready to break a story. Is there ever a chance for you to unplug?
Late summer is when things are quietest, that mid-August through September Labor Day window. That's usually the best moment to get off the grid. But, B.A., you never know in today's NBA when things could happen, and that could be in the summer, too.
Hey, you're always ready. I know that about you. You're a workhorse.
Always ready.
Gets the 3 ball to go. Dick's got 14.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Horford gets it to go.
And hey, I mean, Horford can make this shot. Give him any breathing room, he's always ready to shoot. And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Both teams will make substitutions. Looking now at some numbers for Emmanuel Quickly.
Effective field goal percentage is a great way to measure his performance over the previous 10 games. It's been much improved, a sign that his game has been evolving.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big 3 super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, B.A., the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league. But I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. You saw Miami with their Big 3 win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product. of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
From deep. Lawson with a rebound. Raptors lead by 10. It's Momo. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
The three from Curry. Nails it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 6.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Warriors trail by 10. The 3-ball. Another 3 for Golden State.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
From outside the arc. Sinks the tray. He's got 9.
An excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Horford can't hit. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Toronto passing it around. Horford with a steal. Moody on the wing. 17 points in his last outing. Curry's shot is off. Pass to Shed. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Toronto in a good situation. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Raptors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's Martin in a shooting guard. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Knocks down the triple.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Here's Santos, and the Warriors with another 3. And with 2 of the league's smaller market teams facing off in last year's finals. Shams, any problem with that?
On one hand, BA, it definitely takes the audience some getting used to, but for Commissioner Adam Silver, it's a sign that the league's changes are working as intended. So much parity, it gives every team, if well managed, a chance to compete. And the Pacers and Thunder both certainly fit that description. This is a wide open league right now, BA.
NBA is fertile ground if it's well managed. That's the key. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Battles checked in for Toronto. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at Toronto, middle part of the year. They're in 10th place. They need to put together some wins.
You know, for the Raptors, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Shams, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, and around their young consumers and young fans.
The Raptors with a lead. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys?
Yeah, gotta roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And the Warriors making a change here. Al Horford's checked in for Porzingis. Green comes in for Santos. Curry, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Stephen Curry in for Pajemski. Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team. And he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
And here's Curry for 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Looking at who's out there now for Toronto. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Barnes. Dick comes in for Battle. Walter, he's checked in for Lawson. And quickly subbed in for Shed. The 3 is up. Good! Another from 3.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling threes all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Mobo, he's checked in for Toronto. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in for Butler. Curry finds Curry. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Dick's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Curry, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Shot from the wing. Dick with a miss.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Outside Curry. Shoots over Walter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He's now hit 6 threes in this game. Knows he has the green light to fire away. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Fans, your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans. Half-court shot. Drop.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your...
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
Certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. It's been quite a game for Grady Dick.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
So on the floor for Golden State, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Horford in at the 5 spot. And here's Curry for 3. And again for 3.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen. Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And here's Curry for three. And the Warriors with another three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Dick. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. And he converts the layup. Pirtle's gotten 4 this quarter.
There is value in traditional fives like Pirtle. They can grab glass and they can get you bonus points.
And the shot goes in. And the Warriors lead by 16.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
And when you turn it over against these guys, they make you pay for it. They lead the league in points off turnovers.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
The zero fear in Green's game, loves mixing it up down low.
From the arc. The shot by Pirtle, no good. The Warriors lead by 15. And here's Green from the arc. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Dick gets the bucket.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
The three from Curry. And the Warriors with another three. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers. But some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
And it's in there.
Oh, you got to feel for the defense. I've been on the other side of the Curry flurry, and I still have PTSD.
Dick gets the bucket.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you guys.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, you think he's reached his full potential, and then it's like, oh no, there's another level. I mean, just incredible vision, unyielding patience, and his totals just continue to rise. It's hard to think of someone you'd rather have to run your offense.
Fires in the triple.
Coming right back with the three. Porzingis, I love how competitive he is.
We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, B.A. Since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
The shot by Podziemski, no good. Raptors trail by 15. Quickly from outside. And again, Toronto with a triple.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And here's Butler outside. Nails it from 3. Butler's got 18.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Yeah, such an easy flick of the wrist for Porzingis. He makes it look like a 10-footer when he hits the corner 3. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Butler's shot is good.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3. Lawson with a rebound. Lawson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 15. 4-3, and another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they get it back. Murray Boyles. And so it's the Golden State Warriors feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency had... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Scotty Barnes, and it's battle in at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Let's go with a 3. Murray Boyles can't get it to go.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Another 3 for Golden State.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Yeah, another thing they did well, running the floor. They've kept the pace high and pulled away with their transition offense.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Quickly is checked in for Temple. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Shed. And the baseline jumper goes down.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Here's Shed. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. The Warriors lead by 20. Pass to Santos. Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range. Santos has got 9 points now in the second half. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. The Warriors have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Connects again from distance.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal.
Another possession, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Man, is he sharing the ball well, hitting his guys right in their spots.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more.
Good! Another from 3.
And it's a new single-season record for three-pointers made. He keeps on testing the limits and testing himself.
Well, he already held the record, but he continues to push forward and break new ground. Incredible what he's been able to accomplish.
I mean, can you believe it? Overtaking Steph Curry's top season, and now maybe some debate when we talk about the greatest shooter in league history.
And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Walter from outside. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A. He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
The Warriors shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Stephen Curry.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
That three's off the mark.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins, they're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
To the middle. Butler passes to Porzingis. Launches it. Good! Another from three. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
Walter, money from the wing.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
And here's Curry for three. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got 47 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And
talking to you player haters, what the f is up? All of my be known to get you know me cause you know my glove. I'm not gonna get salty, him up. Insult the fist cause I just ain't a thug. I just wanna have a good time in the club. You don't want no problems, watch a movie for some drama. I'ma call my mama, just say, man your mama.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
And although it's still early in the season, Greg, what kinds of storylines have caught your attention so far?
How the All-Star voting is shaping up. All-Star appearances are mentioned on a player's resume, especially when they retire. So these guys want to be one as many times as possible.
Now Golden State's starting five. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Horford in at the five. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And one of the most competitive players this league has, Butler answering that triple.
Corner shot. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Butler's got 5 points so far. Claxton. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And for the Western Conference, we have a chance now to recognize our Player of the Week, Stephen Curry.
He's really been on his A game lately. You know, the way their offense is set up, it really relies on his ability. He sets the tone each time down the floor, and he's been a lot of fun to watch.
And the Warriors, another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And in a little over a decade, the Nets, GA, having to rebuild from the ashes of two super team iterations.
The short time span between shows how quickly they can turn things around. And with a treasure trove of picks in the coming years, they look to climb that mountain once again.
And Butler makes just enough from out there that you have to respect him. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Three-pointer, Horford, offensive rebound. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Nets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Demon, and again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Butler that time on the assist by Horford. 11 points. points in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Curry gets the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, those who've worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Nets trail by 9. Abaji, the pass to Claxton. He takes it in. Basket counts.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Three-pointer, Butler, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning. Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams deciding to change it up. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Got that one up quick. Demons got his second bucket tonight.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Here's Moody. And the Warriors, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Wide open. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Demons got 8 points. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Pass to Pajemski. In the corner. Moody with it. Bangs home the trifecta. He has 6.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Wolf. And again, it's Brooklyn with the 3.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And a wide open look for Claxton. That 3 off the mark. Pass to Butler. Launches it. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
God, what a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.